It is a completely different animation, a completely different way to summon your mount. It's actually, I love it. Way better than just standing there and, you know, doing the little hand motion that we have in World of Warcraft. All those little things just add more immersion into the game. And you know what the story is behind why the drakes fly in and land the way they do? Blizzard actually talked about it. So they said that these are not mounts that are kept in a stable. That your dragon riding mounts are actually just members of the Dragon Isles. While you're not using them, they are flying around and doing their own thing, gathering fish, you know, eating, venturing around. Your dragons are free to do whatever they want until you summon them. And when you call for them, that's why they fly down land and then you hop on. Because the backstory to that is that they are actually out, you know, flying around just being dragons. Whereas like a regular mount that you would summon, the story behind it is that it's just something you're summoning. It's at a stable, you're bringing it to you. The dragon mounts are just being called, you know. They are not being summoned. Which is a really cool little backstory to that whole animation, why it is like that. That makes a ton of sense, yeah. I liked it. When I read that whole thing, I was like, look at that. Just a tiny little animation, and that animation has some lore to it. I thought that was really cool. Josh, who wanted an invite? Oh, I think it was Amaraz. He's making his coffee. Let's see, where can I gather some more shit? Not the porcupine. I don't need to kill the porcupine.
I need to get closer.
Damn, they're fast. Then they must know teleport. Yeah. Well, they're always nearby, supposedly. Somewhat nearby, right? They know you generate a bond with your dragon, so he likes to stay nearby. So he's just always ready to be summoned. He's always ready to be called upon.
I need a target.
The Hunter class hall mount from Legion is also a call, which I like. Yeah, there's those little things, man. Those little things that just add a bit more lore, a bit more immersion to the game. And I feel like Dragonflight gives you a ton of those little things. Whereas Shadowlands felt completely disconnected. It was just like, yeah, none of this makes sense. We're in the land of the dead, and yet you could die. Your soul goes back. You're called the Maul Walker. Yeah, there's just a lot of stupid, I don't know, a lot of unexplained weird lore in Shadowlands. Whereas here, even the summoning animation has lore, which is awesome. They should have done a whistle or a yell to summon your mount. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Yeah, like you hear a little whistle and then it comes down. I agree. That would have been even better than what they did. Then it would have legit felt like, well, your dragon's just kind of flying around above you, and when you whistle for him, he comes. We'll put a ticket in for that. We'll make it a suggestion. So I'm gonna do all the dailies, and then maybe we run a dungeon. Maybe we run a dungeon, because I'm gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be streaming for a while today. So maybe we'll do that. And then tomorrow will be like heroic dungeons. Just gearing out. Well, actually, I can't do heroic till I hit cap level, so we're gonna have to dungeon grind until I at least hit cap level. Something relaxing about just killing mobs in WoW. You know, nothing to it. It's kind of a brain dead activity, and yet it's so enjoyable. I feel like I'm an ASMR stream today. All we're doing is listening to the ambiance and killing bears.